Donkey of the Day.
Look at these donkeys. Bunch of jackasses.
But a donkey of the day.
That's pretty funny.
Charlemagne the devil?
Possibly. The Breakfast Club.
Yeah, Donkey of the Day for Friday, October 19th goes to a young man named Zachary Miller. Now, Zachary is 34 years old, and he's from Norcross, Georgia. Let me tell you all something. We are officially in the season where people will be doing something strange for a little bit of change, okay? It's the holidays, my guys. Holidays are right around the corner. I would encourage you all to clutch your purses a little tighter. Okay, my brothers, make sure you got zippers on your back pockets where you keep your wallets. If you own a small store like a liquor store, gas station, something like that, have the police patrol a little more frequently because the holidays are fast approaching. Stick-up boys are out. All right, the scammers are scamming. All right, it's a lot of reasons for this. Number one, the holidays. People got families that want things, and a lot of people done messed around and did nothing all year. It's like they on a treadmill running in place, and they have gotten nowhere fast, and now the holidays are right here looking you dead in the face, and they have nothing to show for it. So they scrambling to get something under that Christmas tree by any means necessary. And a lot of people just trying to come up for the new year, okay? Nobody wants to bring in the new year's dead broke, because they feel like that's how they will end up spending the whole 2019. People want to be able to post on social media, new year, no, new me, okay? No, it's going to be new year, same old broke nigga, all right? Ain't nothing changed. I'm sorry. I apologize for saying that word. Okay? The pocket's still going to be on E. But Zachary Miller had a plan to change that. Now, my favorite food chain that I eat at the most, without question, is Subway. Dropping the clues bombs for Subway. Okay? Chopped tuna salad at Subway, that's me for lunch 3 or 4 times a week. That's my go-to whenever I want to lean out and get that waist right. That's what I do. So I respect the establishment that is Subway, minus the pedophile Jared. Okay, Subway has done nothing but give people healthier fast food options, and for that I will forever be grateful. Me personally, I look at Subway as a place to get a quick meal. Zachary Miller looks at Subway as a place to catch a quick lick before the holidays, okay? So Zachary decided to rob a Subway. Zachary is a man who is taking destiny into his own hands. He's not wishing on a star like the rest of us, begging Aladdin to make his dreams come true. He's not running out to buy Mega Millions tickets. He's not buying hope the way Cat Williams buys dope, allegedly. Zachary decided to go rob a Subway because that's where the money is at, all right? He knows that all those $5 footlongs add up, so he stuck up a Subway and made out with a whopping grand total. Are you ready for this?
How much?
Of $100. Now, that right there should get him Donkey of the Day, because he's going to be spending the holidays and probably a few more years in prison over $100. You could have found some odd jobs to do around your neighborhood to make that kind of money. But the reason Zachary, whatever the hell his name is getting Donkey of the Day is not just because he robbed the Subway. It's what else he decided to do when he robbed the Subway. Let's go to Fox 5 Atlanta for the report, please.
Police nab a man who they say robbed the Gwinnett Subway and then returned to get a sandwich. He orders a sandwich like a normal customer, but then he climbs right over the counter, demands cash. He steals about $100 and then takes off out the door. But watch this. He immediately returns to then get that sandwich. Gwinnett County Police identified the man as Zachary Miller. Authorities arrested him in Tennessee.
How hungry was Zachary?
Very.
Okay. And if it was one employee in there, how shook was he or she? All right, you asking me to multitask. You want me to get robbed and make you a sandwich? Do I have to ask you what you want on this sandwich as I'm getting robbed? Do you know how difficult it is to ask if you want cheese on this with a gun in your face? Why couldn't Zach get the money and then stop at another Subway? Did you want a sweet onion chicken teriyaki sandwich that bad? How good is that meatball marinara sandwich at Subway that you needed to rob Subway, order a sandwich, forgot your sandwich because clearly you were doing more important things like robbing the store, leave the Subway after robbing the store, remember you forgot your oven roasted chicken breast, and then turn around to get it? Look, I don't feel sorry for Zachary Miller. I just hope he knows what to say when he gets asked whether he wants 6 inches or a foot long in prison. Damn. Please let Remy Ma give Zachary Miller the biggest hee-haw.
Hee-haw. You stupid motherfucker. Are you dumb?
It's not worth it, my guys.
All right.
$100. You could have go wash cars. Okay? Wait till it snows and shovel some snow. You make for $100.
You might have been hungry, too, though.
Oh, stop it.
All right. Well, thank you for that Donkey today. Up next is Friday, so you know what that means.
It's Freaky Friday!
All right. Now, we haven't done this in a while. The Freaky Friday thing that we're doing this weekend is phone sex with the Breakfast Club. And I know a lot of you are like, well, What do you mean phone sex with the Breakfast Club? All right. Well, we're going to open up the phone lines, 800-585-1051, and let you talk to us however you want. It's just a lot of fun.
Wow.
So if you don't know what we're talking about, let's give them an example. Nope, not that one. That one. Let's play it like this one right here.
I don't like this game.
All right, let's listen.
Now, Charlamagne, I'm a power top. So
No.
Charlamagne, it's his fantasy. You can't say no.
now, Charlamagne, now you gonna be quiet and let this happen.
Okay.
Don't let.
He's going to make this
Now,
happen.
don't.
That's right.
So, Mr. Power Top, tell us what you're going to do with Charlamagne.
All right, first, I'm a baby oil that bald head down. And then I need Charlamagne to put on some silk boxers. We're going to take it back to the 90s.
Oh,
I'm going to walk in, get between them legs, grab the back of that neck, push that neck down. I need you to use that tongue that get in the way of all your words, Charlamagne.
All right, stop it right there.
Wow.
So that was
very sexy.
Phone sex with the Breakfast Club, all right?
I just want the record to show this is Envy and Angela's sick game.
No, it's not.
And I am not giving any of y'all consent to talk to me in that way. So if you call up here talking to me in that way, you're me tooing me. I just want to throw that out.
Charlamagne, you need to shut that tongue that gets in the way when you talk right now.
Don't you talk to me like that.
800-585-1051.
This is for listener benefit, by the way.
Right.
They want to talk to you.
Benefit.
Yes,
I'm
it
not
is.
giving anyone consent to talk to me in this way.
All right, there's another one. This is another example. You want to play this one?
DJ Envy.
Oh, boy.
Damn, well, ain't no girl try to.
All right. So Charlamagne just said you was a waffle colored dude, right?
Mm-hmm.
You like syrup on your waffles?
Okay. I like me some syrup on my waffles.
Yeah. You like milk chocolate in your waffles?
Milk chocolate? I like some milk chocolate in my waffles.
Ain't no woman calling.
Yeah, I'm a little milk chocolate myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you really
tired right now?
Did you call?
I'm telling Gia.
Exactly.
I'm telling
Did
Gia.
you call your wife and ask if you can play like that? Okay, keep showing off for your
Did
little
you ask
radio
your wife,
show.
Charlamagne? Did you ask your wife?
I just simply said y'all can't. I ain't give consent for nothing.
And I didn't give consent
Okay?
either.
So no.
All right, but 800-585-1051. Phone sex with the Breakfast Club.
Phone sex with Envy and Angela Yee.
We'll do when we come back. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. That's all my mama. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the
He
Breakfast
said that
Club.
in that song?
Yeah.
That's on my mama?
That's all my mama.
Oh, I never paid no attention.
All right, well,
I don't listen to the radio.
Let's get in some front page news. What are we talking about, Yee?
Well, let's talk about a police officer who was fired in Hartford, Connecticut after authorities investigated a video. This is what he said to this group of young men.
Anybody wants to fight or run, I'm a little trigger happy, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I get paid a ton of money in overtime. If I have to shoot somebody, I don't do anything stupid.
What do you say? I need a ton of money in overtime. What do you say?
He said, I get paid a ton of money in overtime.
Oh.
If I had to shoot somebody. He said, don't do anything stupid. Now, Officer Stephen Barone was answering a suspected trespassing call, and that's when he said that to this group of young men in the street. He said, are you guys breaking into the place? Are you hanging out, having a few drinks? Really no big deal. Is there any other illegal activity? And he said, if you guys are cooperative and honest with me, I'll afford you the same opportunity. And then he said, I've been averaging a gun a week out here. It's crazy. So he got fired after they saw this video.
Well, I can tell that officer that, trust me, those kids were probably already terrified of you.
Absolutely.
Probably already scared of you. There was no need to add any extra sauce to it. Okay?
He had the nerve to ask them, why are you not saying much? And that's when one of them said, you said you're trigger happy. That's why we're
right.
quiet.
I'm scared to talk now. What the hell is you talking about? You can't scare me half to death and then expect me to say anything.
Did they say talk? No.
I'm going to speak when I'm spoken to. And I'm gonna move when you tell me to move. And even when you tell me to move, then I may not move. Because I'm scared you may shoot me. So I don't want to make no sudden move. I'm going to say, are you sure I can move? Huh, sir? Are you sure?
Absolutely not. Now, there are more ex-students that are accusing a former University of Southern California gynecologist, Dr. George Tyndall, of sexual misconduct. He was the only full-time gynecologist at the school's student health clinic, and he worked there for 30 years. Now there's 93 former students who are coming forward saying that the school ignored complaints about the doctor for decades and concealed what the doctor was doing. Now, for a lot of people, what they said, this was their first time actually going to see a gynecologist, and so they didn't realize that doctor was doing anything wrong. They said they were sexually abused, harassed, molested by the doctor who was fired by the university last year for inappropriate behavior. What the doctor was doing was things like groping their breasts, digitally penetrating their vaginas, sometimes without gloves and without washing his hands, also photographing their naked bodies and their genitals and exposing his own naked body to them. So now
That's
there's
crazy.
a lawsuit against him.
I'm just
That's
curious.
crazy.
What is digital penetration?
You want me
That's
to
when
show
you use your fingers, which are your digits, to penetrate the vagina.
This guy's so stupid. He probably thought he was thinking phones up them.
No, not
Something
phones,
dumb.
you ass.
I know you was thinking something stupid.
If you thought of it, you probably thought of that. Dude.
I went to a doctor one time. Remember I told you I had a skin bridge, right?
You been digitally penetrated?
Shut up, man.
No.
A skin bridge is when you got like a piece of skin that goes from the shaft to the head of your penis.
Yeah, you said you had something wrong with your circumcision.
Yeah, so it was like a little skin bridge when I was like 17. And I remember the doctor saying to me, "Why is that there?" And then he like grabbed my penis and he shook it and he goes, "I never knew why they call these birdies."
Did he have gloves on?
He had gloves on when he did.
So your
it,
doctor
because
grabbed your penis and shook
he
it?
shook it and he said, "Why do they call it?" I never understood why they call these things birdies. And as I'm older now and I think back on that, I'm like, that was wild.
How'd it make you feel?
Hey, shut up, man.
I'm just asking a question.
I got therapy at 2:45 today. Don't be asking me how I feel at 6 in the morning.
I'm just asking
All right?
you.
My therapist will be asking me how I feel later on.
Why do they call it a birdie?
I never had heard it called a birdie
Right.
up until that point. I was like, because when he shook it and said that, I said, I never knew they even called these birds.
What's the little thing that hangs off the turkey?
They call that
Was it like that?
the neck? I don't
you know
know.
what I'm
I know
talking
you're talking
about?
about. I don't know what I forgot what they call
The
it.
gobble guy? I don't know what it's called.
I'm about to say the gizzard, but it ain't the gizzard.
My
I know
goodness.
what you're talking about.
So maybe that's what it is? Is that what it looked like?
What? My penis?
Like the
What? This is getting
What are you
awkward.
talking about?
This is getting awkward.
I was just telling you about the time the
This
doctor
is-
shook my
this
penis
is
and
getting
called it a
awkward.
birdie and removed my skin bridge all in
Birdie.
the same day. Yes.
Oh, you
All right.
Yes, I'm fine.
Okay. All right. This is awkward. Well, this is what we doing? Front page news. All right. Get it off your chest, all right? 800-585-1051. If you're upset and you need to vent, hit us up right now. Maybe you had a bad night, bad morning, or maybe you just want to spread some positivity. Phone lines are wide open. 800-585-1051. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.